I start handing out naps and start like chucking these guys. Like had the Spartan helmet.
You may remember that memorable line from the Creme 2 original documentary Fight Town, which debuted in October of last year. It featured that man you see right there, Sam Sicilia, who continues to find success as an MMA fighter. Sicilia won his last fight by decision over Derek Campos back in December. That helped him earn a new contract with Bellator. Now he'll face the biggest challenge of his career in a Bellator tournament that starts this Saturday. Our Brett Albury sat down with Sicilia as he prepares to win 4 fights in a row for $1 million.
They took the top 16 guys in the featherweight division, and they just kind of run you all in a tournament like Grand Prix style.
Throw them short right in front of you.
It's not about Twitter followers or who can talk the most crap, this or that. It's really just, here's a bracket. If you win, you keep going. So it really is just like the purest form of moving on. If you're a wrestler, that's what you grew up doing. That's the brackets. You go out there and that's all you worry about. So one fight at a time, and my first fight is against a guy named Pedro Carvalho. You see a lot of these matchups, like the young, hungry guy coming up, and then the guy that's, experienced. I've been fighting. I was already wrestling before he was born. I was already competing. So you get paid each fight going on, and then it's just $1 million bonus right on top. Just no strings attached. You got paid your pay, and then the winner gets that. I don't really worry about age till I start feeling it. I feel really good, and I don't feel like I'm starting to slow down. You hear some fighters, and they're like, oh man, like it takes them a while to get warmed up and stuff, and I still feel good. And the day that I start slowing down and start feeling things a little more, because it's already a tough sport, that might be the day I just show up with a coffee and a whistle. The wrestling growing up helps a lot, because the days you fill out the brackets are the days you don't do that well, because you looked ahead. So I feel like I've been training for this my whole life then. So it really is like even little things like that. It's like, it don't matter if you lose your first fight, you don't get any shot at that. So it's one fight at a time, and then that stuff works itself out.
Again, that fight takes place as part of Bellator 226 this Saturday. If Sicilia wins, his next fight in the tournament will likely be before the end of the year.